Welcome everyone again. Welcome to INTOC Global 8 episode. Uh, Warmly greeting you today, and we got new guest. I think so for just today. Bursa Anadolu Kız Lisesi, the high school from the Bursa. Welcome. We are very happy to have you right now in here. Welcome again. Also, Kazakhstan, Malaysia, Indonesia, welcome again, the 8th episode of the INTOC. Today, our program will separate the two different sections. We will start with the global brainstorm, and we will talk about future and ethical dimensions of blockchain and technologies and cryptocurrencies. So, we will start with Kazakhstan, after Turkey, and after Malaysia. After that, we will move to interview with the Dr. Sezen Sekmen live from CERN, and the dear professor will talk about the CERN studies and particle physics for today. Thank you very much to join us for today. We can start right now if you allow me. Thank you very much again. Yes, blockchain, actually, basically Bitcoin. Uh, it's great wonder from the world because from the beginning, actually, people didn't understand what is that. It's not real. Someone said it's not real. Someone says it will be the future of the money. So we will start with the team of Kazakhstan, Mr. Kanat. I hope so. I believe your team is ready.
Yes, we are. Thank you.
Okay.
If you give rights to Yeren, she will present her
Of course.
information.
If you are ready, we are ready too. We are waiting your presentation.
Yeren, could you type something in the chat? Yes.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. First of all, what is cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is a digital currency that is used by participants in circulation to carry out settlements on the internet. Let's say that you want to send money to your friends. In an ordinary transaction, you will transfer money from your account to your friend's account through the bank, but something can go wrong and the bank will not be able to operate. There are many reasons for this. It could be technical problems in the bank or users' accounts can be hacked. Also, users may be exceeded, a limit for the day. To solve this problem, the first type of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, was developed. Cryptocurrency does not require a central authority, that is banks. They are impervious to counterfeiting and also they are protected by a complex reliable algorithm. Here are three types of cryptocurrencies. These three types of cryptocurrencies are most used. As we said before, Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency, then we have Ethereum and Litecoin, and so. They implement its functions. If cryptocurrency uses blockchain technology. Blockchain is a continuous sequential chain of blocks containing information, but cryptocurrency does not constitute the only sphere that uses blockchain. Besides, things like medical cards, electronic voting, etc. use this technology. Blockchain work consists of several steps, and as you can see, there are 6. Firstly, you send a request to commission a transaction, then the block is created and represents transactions. Thirdly, the block is sent to every participant in the system for verification. If there are no mistakes, every participant writes to their database instance. After that, this block is added to the chain of blocks which contain information about previous transactions. In the end, the transaction would show that bitcoins are reduced from one wallet and added to another. Using blockchain technology has both benefits and drawbacks, and the first benefit is transparency. Each member of the network has access to the entire transaction history, right down to the very first transaction. Therefore, to check if a transaction has passed between two addresses, you only need to access their history stored in the blockchain. Then we have trust. Blockchain removes the risks associated with central data storage. There is no control by any single entity. The peer-to-peer network manages all transactions. As a result, the blockchain has no single point of failure. The third is security. It uses protected cryptography to secure the database ledgers. Also, the current ledger is dependent on its adjacent completed block to complete the cryptography process. The last one is efficiency. The blockchain directly possesses transactions between parties without intermediaries. Blockchain transactions confirm more quickly than conventional bank transactions. In addition, smart contracts can automatically trigger actions on the blockchain, automating a significant amount of administrative work. As a result, processes such as financial transactions and reporting can be drastically streamlined. However, this technology is not perfect and is not without disadvantages. Performance, large energy consumption, integration concern, volatility, and uncertain regulatory status. As with all new technology, only time will tell what the long-term impact will be. The success of any technological innovation depends on its capacity to create value. The future of the blockchain depends on it being able to successfully deliver the promise of greater efficiency and lower costs for users. If blockchains can successfully create value and increase social welfare, increased user adoption and further investment will inevitably follow. It would be unfair to assume that any blockchain would be flawless at such an early stage. There are still a lot of problems that need to be solved before blockchain technology can achieve its full potential. It will require the cooperation of all relevant stakeholders to solve these problems, and the process will likely take some time. Adoption of blockchain technology poses a great threat to the existence of businesses in the financial services industry. It would be naive to assume that there will be no resistance from those who benefit from the status quo. The financial services industry has shown itself to be a very powerful lobbying force in politics worldwide. The conclusion of the presentation is that we are at the beginning of a new technological revolution, the blockchain revolution. It may take some time and have its fair share of ups and downs, but ultimately its impact will be comparable to the impact of the internet itself. Thank you for your attention. This was my presentation.
Thank you very much, Kazakhstan team. It was beautiful. So, without any gap, let's move to Turkish team. Turkish team, are you ready? Turkish team, are you ready?
Yes.
Sıla Kaya, Nisa Aküz, Sıla Güçleyen, Emin Çayırtepe. Are you ready? I couldn't hear you. Yes, that's good. Let's move to Turkish team. Let's start.
Hello, we are ninth grade students from Alpha Educational Institutions. And today we will talk about future and ethical dimensions of blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies. So what is blockchain? Blockchain in a chain structure consisting of blocks is a distributed database system that provides encrypted transaction tracking. In money transfers, each step forms a block. For example, each of the information, such as the sender's name, the amount sent, is a block. These blocks created during the transfer process are encrypted, never changed, and made unbreakable. These blocks are distributed to everyone in the entire network, and everyone has the same encrypted information.
Blockchain's principle of decentralization is based on this technology. The information on the block can only be processed by the buyer and seller specified on them. In addition, blockchain technology is transparent. Anyone who wishes can examine the blocks accumulated so far and review them. Blockchain technology provides individual users with unprecedented control over digital identity. So blockchain, a global open ledger, is used not only for the production of cryptocurrencies, but also for operations such as custody, management, and storage in many different areas. The opportunity it provides to digital identity makes it the key to trust economy. In this aspect, blockchain is not only limited to financial sector. The opportunities offered by digital technology are also turned into opportunities by business. In this aspect, it's claimed that blockchain technology is at the center of the fourth industrial revolution, stating that the great impact technology will have on our lives in the coming period will not be realized with social media, big data, robots, or artificial intelligence. Dan Tapscott states that the real revolution is blockchain, which forms the basis of virtual digital money. Steps are being taken.
Technology giant IBM, which uses the possibilities of digital technology in order to facilitate international trade, has attempted to establish a digital trade chain consortium or blockchain technology with organization among the largest banks in Europe. Maxline, one of the largest maritime transport operators in the world, has started to use blockchain use blockchain infrastructure by strategically collaborating with IBM in order to save time and cost, speed up the process, and get rid of the procedure of documents in operation. Documents in operation of ships and cargo sailing in international waters. Companies such as Walmart, Unilever, Nestle, Dole, Kroger, the world's largest food giants, have also agreed with IBM to monitor the supply chain for food safety with blockchain technology. Sweden has taken to realize the storage and management of land registry records with blockchain. Global technology company Battery has signed an agreement with Georgia as a pilot country for land title registration. In summary, the output of digitalization, the opportunities brought by blockchain technology, facilitate our lives in different sectors and areas such as finance, health, science, industry, and change the way we do business.
Why blockchain matters? The faster and more accurately the information is received, the better. Blockchain is ideal for presenting this information as it provides instant, shared and completely transparent information stored on an immutable ledger that can only be accessed by permitted network members. A blockchain network, it can track orders, payments, accounts, production, and much more. You can see all the details of a transaction from start to finish, as members share a single view of the truth. So you have more confidence as well as new efficiencies and opportunities. What are cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies are a fully digital, encrypted virtual currency that can be used in exchange transactions. For some, it is the currency of the future. Today, cryptocurrencies are a phenomenon that has been heard by many and has attracted a lot of attention from heads of state to giant companies.
What is cryptography? Cryptography is used to verify and securely perform clearing transactions. It does not have any physical counterpart. Originally, the money spent and transferred with debit cards and credit cards are also cryptocurrencies, virtual currencies, because only the system data changed as a result of these transactions have the same principle of operation. However, this is a system that is not managed by any authority or government, that is decentralized, which makes the system more secure.
What is cryptology? Cryptology is a science of encryption. It is the encryption of data according to a system. Cryptocurrencies are transferred through the creation and decryption of passwords on the medium. Algorithms such as hash function are used.
History of cryptocurrencies. Many attempts have been made to create a digital currency since the 90s, the bouncing age of technology. Systems such as Flux, Beans, and DigiCash were developed, but these attempts failed due to fraud, financial difficulties, and internal disputes. All these studies developed the idea of a reliable third-hand approach. Bitcoin, the first cryptocurrency, was developed by the person or people who came up with the codename Satoshi Nakamoto in early 2009. Although it's said to have been developed by Satoshi Nakamoto, it was shared as open source software by an unknown person or people. This network runs on a platform with a similar concept to end-to-end encrypted file sharing platforms. Security of cryptocurrencies. One of the most important problems with payment systems is the possibility of spending the same money twice. The traditional method used to prevent this is to put in a central broker, which are banks, that keeps track of the transactions made. However, this method means that an authority that can control all capital intervenes. This reduces reliability. However, in a decentralized, in other words, distributed network such as Bitcoin, each part of the system must give approval for the transaction to take place. These transactions are carried out through the blockchain, so every transaction made can be seen by everyone. All transfer transactions are made with the wallet addresses of the sender and receiver and the amount to be sent. The exchange or shipment transaction must be verified by the sender and then confirmed by the system. Verification can only be done by miners by solving a cryptographic puzzle. Once the transaction is approved, it cannot be reversed. the biggest risks of cryptocurrencies are the possibility of hacking and attack.
Are cryptocurrencies legal? Although cryptocurrencies are legal in most countries, they are banned in some countries such as Pakistan, Egypt, Nepal, and this is because of the decentralized nature of cryptocurrencies, because of fear that central banks will reduce their control over money. What are the advantages of cryptocurrencies? Since it's not affiliated with any central bank, it's not affected by the economic conditions of the countries. It's not possible to freeze or seize the account. If money can be digitalized, global transfer can become much simpler and more effective. If money can be decentralized, political actors will have less influence on money. Types of cryptocurrencies. There are currently more than 5,000 cryptocurrencies, and the number of cryptocurrencies is constantly increasing. But the biggest of this is Bitcoin, as you all know. The money that follows right after in value is Ethereum are coins such as Ripple, Litecoin, and Dash.
You can see the current prices of some cryptocurrencies. Generally, they are all increasing, and it shows that cryptocurrencies are currencies of the future. And here is a video which introduces Bitcoin. Let's watch it.
What is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the first decentralized digital currency. Bitcoins are digital coins you can send through the internet. Compared to other alternatives, Bitcoins have a number of advantages. Bitcoins are transferred directly from person to person via the net, without going through a bank or clearinghouse. This means that the fees are much lower. You can use them in every country. Your account cannot be frozen, and there are no prerequisites or arbitrary limits. Let's look at how it works. Several currency exchanges exist where you can buy and sell Bitcoins for dollars, euros, and more. Your Bitcoins are kept in your digital wallet on your computer or mobile device. Sending Bitcoins is as simple as sending an email, and you can purchase anything with Bitcoin. The Bitcoin network is secured by individuals called miners. Miners are rewarded newly generated Bitcoins for verifying transactions. After transactions are verified, they are recorded in a transparent public ledger. Bitcoin opens up a whole new platform for innovation. The software is completely open source and anyone can review the code. Bitcoin is changing finance the same way the web changed publishing. When everyone has access to a global market, great ideas flourish. Bitcoins are a great way for businesses to minimize transaction fees. It doesn't cost anything to start accepting them, and it's easy to set up. There are no chargebacks, and you'll get additional business from the Bitcoin economy. For more information,
Recently, Elon Musk has tweeted about Bitcoin and tagged it to this movie. Bitcoin's value has increased a lot. He has confirmed that he is a supporter of Bitcoin, but admitted that he is rather too late to the party. Musk also expressed regret that he didn't buy crypto years ago, with many of his friends trying to convince him. He even ate a slice of Bitcoin cake in 2013. He relived in a discussion on the Clubhouse app. Thank you for listening our presentation.
Thank you very much, guys. That was great. And so, in this information slide, I suggest to watch that Bitcoin video again, because we just learned a lot of things about that. And if we watch with the different eyes, it would be great. Thank you very much. Let's watch again and discuss then. That was beautiful video. And now it's time to move to Malaysian team. And Malaysian team, the head of the team is Dr. Devi. Dr. Devi, hello. Dr. Devi, hello. Can you hear me? And Mrs. Ravichardan, Mr. Kumaran, Mr. Mutshami, and Mr. Aruldas. I hope so I pronounced correctly. We are ready to hear you guys, Malaysia team. Thank you very much. One of you guys, can you write something into the chat, please? Malaysia team, can you hear me?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Can
Yes,
you?
sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you write something into the chat section, please?
Yeah, sure, sir. It's my pleasure.
Which we have to give you a host permission to share your presentation to us.
All right. Not a problem. Yeah, done.
Yes.
Have you got me, sir?
Yes.
All right.
You may start.
Yes, yes.
You may start now, Malaysia team. Thank you very much.
Right. Yeah, just give me a minute. Let's check on with the others. Dr. Devi, are you there?
Yeah, we can hear you, but we can't see your screen right.
Yes. Can you see me now?
No, we can't. I'm sorry about it.
So can I start my slide? First of all, I don't know where my team members are. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
We are from different places. Okay. Ruby, are you there? Ruby, hello.
You can share your screen right now. You can share your screen right now, Mr. Ganesh.
Sure. People calling you. First to come in. You also come in. Okay. Sorry. All right. Where is it? Okay. Hello. Are you there, sir? Everyone?
We can hear you. You may start.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Good day, everyone. And I'm from Malaysia, and my name is Nesh, and I'm here to talk about the cryptocurrency. I mean, the blockchain on cryptocurrencies. Okay. Okay. First of all, what is cryptocurrencies? Yeah, like everyone should. I think most of you know, and I have done my research, and I would like to share about the knowledge that I gained. Okay. What is cryptocurrencies? Before cryptocurrencies, we need to get to know the evolution of money. Everyone. Okay. So from those days, like ancient times, we start from the system, the money, evolution of money, we start from the barter system. Barter system is about you trade using things, animals. Then it evolved to gold, metal coin, paper money. And now we are up to our credit cards and debit cards. And we have grown into internet banking. And now the current, and which is like the money is globalization is cryptocurrencies. Okay, what is cryptocurrencies? Cryptocurrencies is I can say it's a like a e-currencies, like electronic currencies, which is which we can accumulate which we can accumulate, we can trade, we can sell, we can buy, and it's in the form of coins, electronic coins, where it is parked in Coinbase. Okay, let's see. Cryptocurrencies since 2008. So cryptocurrencies was introduced back in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto. And yes, I know he's like unknown person. It's just like it can be a foundation, or it can be a someone, or maybe a team. And till now, we don't know who is, or Satoshi Nakamoto. But he is the one who invented cryptocurrencies and was brought into the digital and internet era back in 2008. Yes, and I would like to share a fact that first cryptocurrencies was exchanged back in 2007, and it says that they bought a pizza they bought a pizza worth of 20,000 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is it's a type of cryptocurrencies. We have Bitcoin, we have ETH. This is in cryptocurrencies. There are many type of names they call it. And Bitcoin was formed in Japan. Yeah, it's the name is Nakamoto. It should be Japan. Yes, it's Japan. You can check it out in the internet. And right now, for the current situation, many countries, even European countries, American countries, and even few countries that in the Middle East, they are trying to bring up their own cryptocurrencies for the current period. And I would like to talk about the most famous cryptocurrencies called Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, for the time being, the prices of Bitcoin is now around, I checked yesterday, it's around 230,000 Malaysian ringgit. Yeah. And which, when the Bitcoin was brought in the beginning, it's around 4 ringgit to 20 ringgit, but it's 230,000 ringgit. So what I wanted to talk about over here is the evolution. Cryptocurrencies, okay. Cryptocurrencies, okay, let go to blockchain. Okay, blockchain is, okay, it's like where you store your cryptocurrency. It's it's act like a bank, and it's not a bank, obviously. It's just like a online server. It's an international server, and its name is Coinbase. Coinbase is in fintech from New York, and it's also called as the European Bitcoin International Bitcoin Bank. But you see, I don't know. I just get to know because Coinbase is all over the world. It's, you can say, the Asians, like I think Japanese as their own, but it's still under fintech. Fintech has many server, Coinbase, and you can check it out. You just can type on fintech blockchain, and let's go. What is blockchain now? Blockchain is a central server. Okay, helps to store records, data, and transaction. And this central server acts like they will give you a personal account number. They'll give you a personal password, and that password is, it's not easy. It's not a 6-pin password, or it's not a verbal password. It's a it's a sentence worth of 2 lines, and it's quite hard to be hacked, but still there's a lot of people over there hacking around. And what are the benefits of Blockcoin? Blockcoin acts as a free interest bank where it secure your online account. It's not to say secure, but it's very hard to detect your password. Yeah. And blockchain works under cryptographic. Yeah, cryptographic. Cryptographic, how to explain it? Let's see. Okay. Cryptographic is okay, let's go to this. Cryptographic is a system where they store your personal passwords. I mean, personal numbers, verbals that you have keyed, and it will not stay just like that. It's like a code. If assume that you start with money, MONEY, that is a password. but it won't be money. It will be like hashtag, star, maybe underscore, and it's not like it's not going to stay. It's gonna change. The symbols is gonna change. It's called as send. I think there's a very good term for it. I'll get you to later. Okay, and the benefit of blockchain is low transaction fees. Okay, and miners, I mean Bitcoin miners, they use blockchain. I mean, there's a machine which can handle it, and I think for a transaction, blockchain miners will be earning around 12 and a half coin, which is for Malaysian money is worth for 20 million, and it's a free trade. Okay, it's a free trade for them, and you can trade anywhere. Okay, it acts as your personal storage also. Blockchain. If you because okay, coming to Bitcoin, you can use as a trading or you can exchange. And for example, if just I am Mr. Nish, I'm going to purchase a property from somewhere, around the world, and I can just exchange with my Bitcoin. Maybe from Malaysian ringgit, they're asking that it might cost around 800,000. For the current being, it just take around 4 Bitcoin for me to exchange. And that information, that storage, everything can be saved or can be recorded into the blockchain. Whatever trade that you do or whatever that you would like to sell, it can be stored in this blockchain. And I would like to touch a little on how they trade. Okay, how they trade cryptocurrencies. I mean, most probably Bitcoin. Okay, trading of Bitcoin, it goes like, if example, maybe your Bitcoin, you have a single Bitcoin. Okay, it's worth of 200,000. Okay, and you can you can trade this in the name cloud. It's called clouding. Clouding means it's like you are just the Bitcoin is being in sales, and people around the world. Hello. Okay.
You may continue. You may continue.
Yeah. Okay. People around the world, they might see, okay, Nash is trading his Bitcoin. Okay, I mean, not my name, obviously. You'll be given an account number or account name. Okay, Mr. Nash is selling his Bitcoin. Okay, so 200,000, and it's not necessarily need to buy one Bitcoin. You can buy 0.0001 Bitcoin, maybe 0.5 Bitcoin, or maybe 0.3 Bitcoin. Until that one Bitcoin is sold off, you'll be earning your money. I mean, your sales. I mean, your currencies will be either you can be banking or you can. It should be banking. Yeah, sorry. And the benefit having of Bitcoin is free interest. It won't be because for in my country, Bitcoin is haven't been legalized. It's still illegal, but still there are businessmen, even prime ministers, rumors. It's not rumors. Yeah, and they buy Bitcoin too, and they park all of their money under Bitcoin. And how does Bitcoin rises? How the prices rises? It's very easy. Production of Bitcoin. Once the example in a year, there's a production that person in the server is producing 2,000 Bitcoin, and people will be they will be they will be hurrying to buy the Bitcoin because before it's sold off. So when the demand is there, the currency, I mean the value of the Bitcoin will be rising. So that is how Bitcoin works. How and once the okay, so there's another fact says that they are till now to 20,000 million Bitcoin has been sold. Only 20,000 million. And people, that's why the value of Bitcoin now is rises to 230,000 Malaysian money. Used to be around, since I know it's only 20,000, I think 4 or 5 years back. And for the 8 years back, it's around, I think a Bitcoin was around 2,000, 1,000 plus. Yeah. And just a little bit knowledge on that. And I would like to pass my presentation to my colleague, Usha. Thank you. Just give me a minute.
I think so. It is over. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's over. And I would like to.
Hello, everyone.
Just give me a minute. Sir.
You may continue. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. I'll continue with the benefits of blockchain. So here's a quick walkthrough on the benefits of the blockchain. First, it can reduce the cost. It has permanent ledger, accurate tracking, increased transparency, and high security. And now we will look into one by one. First of all, for cost reduction, there would be no occurrence of double spending, which means double spending occurs when the system is corrupted and the digital coins are spent or used twice. This is an act of fraud because fraudulent currencies are used for the second transaction. And in the blockchain system, only one transaction is valid for a single block, and it requires verification. So here is a imagery of it. The buyer uses the same ID to pay to seller A and seller B, but seller A can be approval for the transaction while seller B's transaction is being rejected. So to avoid, so this is the scenario that occurs in blockchain system in order to avoid double spending. Secondly, it can help or it enables to lower the transaction fee. So in blockchain system, there is no third party involved since it is decentralized. Therefore, the transaction fee is reduced to a cheaper amount. And since it's a peer-to-peer transaction, the money can be transferred very quickly and efficiently. The second benefit is the permanent ledger. So here, ledger simply means records or data. So in blockchain system, no data can be modified, which means it is immutable. And here, timestamps plays an important role in auditing and record keeping. So it will be very easy for us to identify any fraudulent activities in that transaction. Moving on, it is the accurate tracking. Upon every transaction, the money that is, or call it digital coins, that is being transferred from person A to person B can be easily traced since the data is clearly visible to the public. The fourth benefit is increased transparency. Since in blockchain system, it has the ability where all users can look at the transaction record, it is very easy to avoid any cyber crimes. And it is also important because each user will have a copy of blockchain since its initiation. And moreover, the private data is highly secured and not visible to the public, respecting the confidentiality of the users. And last but not least, having all the benefits said, I would tell that blockchain system in cryptocurrency is highly secured and there is a very minimal chances for data corruption, cyber attacks, and cyber attacks. Because, as I said earlier, the records are visible to everyone, and this prevents any human interruption in the in the system or the process. And next, we will have a look at the ethical dimension of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Thank you.
Okay, good day everyone. I'm going to continue with the threats of the blockchain technology cryptocurrencies. The first threat that I'm going to focus is the credential security. Blockchain is known for its high security level. However, the system is only as secure as the system's access point. When considering a public blockchain basic system, any individual has access to private key of given user, which enables him to sign transaction on public ledger and will effectively become the user because most current systems don't provide multi-factor authentication. Thus, a loss of an account private key can lead to loss of funds and data. Next is these scalability issues, which is related to the size of blockchain ledger that might lead to decentralization at its growth over time. And it requires some kind of record management, which is casting a shadow over the future of the blockchain technologies. The next trait is the storage difficulty. Blockchain eliminates the needs of central server to store transaction and device IDs, but the ledger has to be stored on the nodes themselves and it will increase in size as time passes. That is beyond the capability of a wide range of smart devices such as sensor, which has a very low storage capacity. Last but not least is the processing time and the power. It need to be perform encryption algorithms for all the materials involved in the blockchain. All the smart devices have different computing capabilities. Not all of them are capable of running same encryption algorithms at desired time. Next, I'm going to focus on the ethical dimension of blockchain technologies, cryptocurrencies. First, we're going to focus on the ethics of blockchain technologies, which is the privacy. Privacy is a key concern in the technology ethics. It is common practice to store data in decentralized cloud platforms. The security of raw data determines the privacy of users. It is essential to understand how the blockchain technologies that can address the issues. Next, we're going to focus on the accuracy. Accuracy is necessary for decision-making process. It also requires the authenticity, fidelity, and the accuracy of the information which blockchain addresses well. It only works as the trustless distributed open ledger that ensures all the data once it is in the blockchain. The third ethics is the accessibility. The data accessibility relies on services provided by the data host, which involves the right and the policies of the agreements. It exists only under the availability of functionality or to the final owners. Next is the equality. The equality enhances the failure tolerance and resistance to attack the blockchain-based system. It can promote continuous improvement of technology stack. The last ethics that we are going to say is the property. The ownership, fair pricing, and the sustainability of
exchanges are significant concerns regarding the data. The extracted knowledge will be kept as an exclusive asset. The collective ownership of all data on blockchain brings the equity, efficiency, and the fairness. The benefits of the ecosystem in the long term as the aggregate data become larger in volume and more valuable for data making, decision making. Okay, now let's have a look on the ethics of cryptocurrencies. The research of cryptocurrencies are rare. The matrix classifies the ethical issue according to the scope of their impact on the society. The ethics of cryptocurrency can be classified in as good, bad, and ambivalent. The benefits of cryptocurrencies in payment, business operation, and as a substitute to traditional money are qualified as the good. The drawbacks related to potential abuse, volatility, and the tax evasion is qualified as the bad. And the privacy issues, competition among cryptocurrencies, and the reduction of administrative monetary autonomy are classified as the ambivalent. That's all from my side. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.